New Google Opal update is insane. Google just dropped something massive. I'm talking about a tool that lets you build AI apps without writing a single line of code. Zero coding, none. And they just rolled it out to 160 countries. This thing is called Opal, and it's about to change everything. You're going to learn exactly how to use it, the insane things you can build with it, and why this matters for your business right now. Look, I know what you're thinking. Another AI tool, right? But this one's different. This is Google. They're giving everyone the power to create AI mini apps that would normally take weeks or months to build. We're talking days turned into minutes. I'm going to show you real examples, walk you through live demos, and give you the exact use cases you can start using today. Google Labs just announced they're expanding Opal to over 160 countries worldwide. Before this, it was only available in 15 countries. Now it's everywhere. And here's why this is huge. Opal is a no-code AI mini app builder. That means you describe what you want and it builds it for you. No developers needed, no coding knowledge required. You just tell it what to do in plain English and boom, you've got an app. Think about that for a second. You know how much it costs to hire a developer? Thousands of dollars, how long it takes to learn to code, months or years. Opal throws all of that out the window. You can literally build business tools, automation systems, content generators, all of it without touching code. Let me break down what this thing actually does. Opal lets you build AI-driven workflows. You can connect it to your data, connect it to tools, and automate complex tasks. Google gave us some examples in their blog post, and they're wild. You can extract data from websites, analyze it, and automatically save it to Google Sheets. You can generate marketing assets at scale. You can build entire content creation systems. You can prototype business ideas and turn them into working apps in minutes. And here's the kicker. This isn't just for tech people. This is for creators, marketers, entrepreneurs, coaches, anyone who has a problem they want to solve. If you've ever thought, man, I wish I had a tool that could do this for me, now you can build it yourself. All right, before we go further, let me tell you about something that's going to help you scale even faster. I want to invite you to join my AI Profit Boardroom. This is the best place to scale your business, get more customers, and save hundreds of hours with AI automation. We've got a community of entrepreneurs, creators, and business owners all using AI to level up. You'll get access to cutting edge strategies, tools, workflows, everything you need to stay ahead. Head over to the link in the description and check it out. Trust me, if you're serious about using AI to grow, this is where you need to be. So let me give you some real world use cases that you can actually use. First one, automating workflows. Let's say you do research every week for your business. You go to websites, you read articles, you take notes, you organize everything in a spreadsheet. That takes hours. With Opal, you build a mini app that does all of that automatically. You tell it what websites to check, what data to pull, and where to save it. Then you just hit run and it's done. Hours of work turned into seconds. Second use case, content creation. This one's massive for creators and marketers. You can build an app that takes one idea and turns it into a full content suite. Blog post, social media captions, ad scripts, email copy, all of it generated from one input. Imagine you're a content creator and you need 30 social media posts for the month. You open Opal, tell it your niche, your style, your audience, hit generate, and you've got a month of content ready to go. That's not theory, that's what this tool does. Third use case, rapid prototyping. Let's say you've got a business idea, maybe it's a language learning app, maybe it's a travel planner, maybe it's a quiz generator for your audience. Normally, you'd need to hire a dev team, spend thousands of dollars, wait weeks or months to see if your idea even works. With Opal, you can build a working prototype in an afternoon, test it, get feedback, iterate, all without spending a dime on development. Now, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to use this thing. I'm going to give you two examples you can replicate right now. First example, a social media content generator. Here's how you do it. You open Opal, create a new mini app, and give it a prompt. Something like generate 30 social media posts for my niche with captions and hashtags. Opal takes that prompt and builds the workflow for you. You're not dragging and dropping complicated blocks. You're not writing code, you're just describing what you want. Then you run it and boom, you've got your content. You can export it to Google Sheets, tweak it, adjust the style, change the audience, whatever you need. And here's what's insane. What would normally take you hours or days to plan and write is done in minutes. You can test different angles, different styles, different formats, all without the manual grind. That's the power of this tool. Second example, web data research and automation. Let's say you want to scrape the top 10 blog posts for a specific keyword, summarize the key points, and save everything into Google Sheets. You tell Opal exactly that. You select your data sources, set up the summarization, map it to your Google Sheets, and run it. The app does all the heavy lifting. You could even set this to run on a schedule, So you're getting fresh market research every single week without lifting a finger. Now, let me tell you why this matters for you specifically. If you're a content creator, you can build apps that generate video ideas, content calendars, script outlines. If you're running a side hustle or small business, you can create internal tools that automate lead generation, customer follow ups, data tracking, all without hiring a developer. If you're a marketer or running an agency, you can prototype creative tools for clients and scale your content production like crazy. If you're an educator or coach, you can build quiz apps, learning tools, study guides for your students. Here's what I want you to do right now. Pause for a second and think about one problem you're dealing with in your business or content creation. Just one. Now ask yourself, could I build a mini app in Opal to solve that? Chances are yes. And that's the game changer here. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of Opal because I'm not here to hype things up without giving you the real picture. Pros first, no coding required. That's the big one, low barrier to entry. Anyone can use this. It's fast. You can prototype ideas in minutes instead of weeks, and it's backed by Google. So you've got solid infrastructure and reliability behind it. But let's talk limitations because nothing's perfect. This is still experimental, it's early stage. That means you might run into bugs or feature gaps. For extremely complex enterprise level apps, you might still need real developers. Some integrations might be limited depending on your region or industry. And here's the thing, no code doesn't mean no work. You still need to design good prompts, test your workflows, and make sure the logic is solid. So here are my tips. If you're going to use this, start simple. Pick one workflow, one problem, one idea. Don't try to build your entire business on day one. Test and iterate. Run your apps, check the outputs, make sure they meet your quality standards, fine tune your prompts. The more specific you are, the better your results. And build in public, share what you're making, get feedback, learn faster. Also, stay updated. Since this rollout just happened, new templates and features are probably coming soon. Google's not going to drop this and forget about it. They're going to keep improving it. So if you get in early, you're going to have a serious advantage. Now, let me give you some specific mini app ideas you can build right now. First, a social media content calendar generator. You input your niche, your platform, your posting frequency, and it spits out a 12-week calendar with post ideas, captions, and hashtags. You can screen record the whole process, export the results, and you've got a system you can use every single month. Second, a blog post or video script idea generator. You input a topic, the number of ideas you want, the style you're going for, and it gives you title ideas, outlines, and CTA suggestions. Then you pick one outline and use it to build a full script in minutes. Third, an automated research workflow. You give it a keyword, connect it to data sources or web scraping tools, have it summarize the findings, and save everything into Google Sheets. You could run this weekly and always have fresh data for your business decisions. Fourth, a quiz generator. You input a topic, the number of questions, the format, and it builds a quiz you can embed on your site or share with your audience. This is huge for educators, coaches, or anyone building an audience. And the point is, these aren't theoretical ideas. These are things you can build today. And I want you to try one. Open Opal, pick one of these ideas, and build it with me. Then screenshot it, drop it in the comments, and let me know what you made. Here's the reality, AI is democratizing creation. It used to be that if you wanted to build software, you needed to know how to code or pay someone who does. That barrier is gone. Now, anyone with an idea and a problem to solve can build the solution themselves. That's insane. That's the world we're living in now. And Google expanding Opal to 160 countries means this isn't just for people in the US or Europe anymore. This is global. Right? Creators, entrepreneurs, businesses all over the world now have access to the same tools. That levels the playing field in a massive way. But here's what most people are going to do, they're going to hear about this, think it sounds cool, and never actually try it. Don't be that person. The winners in this AI era are the people who take action, the ones who experiment, who build, who test, who iterate. If you wait until everyone else is using these tools, you've already lost the advantage. So here's my challenge to you, build your first mini app in Opal this week, just one. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be complex. Just build something, then share it, post a screenshot, tag me, drop it in the comments. I want to see what you come up with. Now, let's recap everything because this is a lot of information. Opal is a no code AI mini app builder from Google Labs. The new update brings it to 160 plus countries, giving global access to everyone. The use cases are massive: automation, content generation, MVP prototyping, business tools. Why does this matter? Because it democratizes AI. It opens up creative and business opportunities for people who don't have coding skills or big budgets.